video's done, that video's also done, that video's in the making. The second part of that series. I should probably check on how the first part did actually. Keep scrolling, oh, there is. Let's see. Wait, 1.5. Holy shit! So it looks like you guys really liked the first part. Therefore, I shall make another video about it. This is 5 Marvel Sports teams that are extinct, part 2. As always, if you guys want me to continue this series, please leave your like, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1. Executioners. The Executioners were a team from the JBO Cup. They first competed in the JBO Cup Season 1 qualifiers, where they had an awful performance, finishing last in Group A with only 11 points, for an astounding 26 points behind Team Chagos, who were the last team to qualify from that group. Since they failed to qualify, they next competed in the JBO Consolation Cup, where they had an okay performance throughout. However, a gold in the 5th event, Synchronized Racing, made them finish 7th overall. Not really close to reach the auto-qualified spots for Season 2, but well clear of the relegation zone. Before Season 2 began, they competed in the 32-team funnel tournament, where unfortunately for them, they got knocked out in the heats due to them falling off the track. Now in the JBO Cup Season 2 qualifiers, the Executors somehow managed to have an even worse performance than in the Season 1 qualifiers, once again finishing last place with only 9 miserable points. 9! With an even more astounding 28 points behind the Furious Fireworks and Cherry Crowds, who were the last teams to qualify for Season 2, including the fact that they finished in the bottom 3 in 3 events out of 4, which is honestly an impressive level of awfulness. Since they once again failed to qualify, they went back to the JBO Consolation Cup. However, this time, they had a poor performance, being already confirmed relegation by the 7th event. Even with a gold medal in the final event, they still finished in 14th with 56 points, 9 points behind Team Lemonade, who were the last team to survive. After their embarrassing performance in the Season 2 Consolation Cup, they competed in some other mini-tournaments like the 7-track Marble Race and the 32-team Funnel Tournament 2, in which both tournaments they got grouped. After an awful streak of performances, the team decided it would be best to retire, and they ended up giving their spot to the Pyromaniacs. Number 2. Wasps. The Wasp are a team that competed in the first season of the Marvel Sports Games. In that season, despite picking up a gold in the dirt race at the hands of Honey, the reserve, the team didn't have a good performance, finishing 15th with 83 points, only 1 point ahead of last place Purple Rockets. Right after that season, the team merged up with the Bumblebees to become the Stingers going forward, ending their Marvel Sports Games career as the Wasps. Despite the merger, the Wasps, or at least part of the team, competed in the second season of the Funnel Tournament, where they had an atrocious campaign, finishing last place with only 29 points, right behind the damn White Dragons of all teams. The last time we've seen the Wasp was in the Marvel Sports Games Reunion Tournament, where they once again pulled off a poor performance, finishing in 14th with no medals, only ahead of a very disappointing Flamethrower side and the also retired Glaciers. And after that, we've not seen them as the Wasp since. However, their legacy still holds on with the Stinger. Number 3. Quicksters. The Quicksters are probably another team you think of when speaking of extinct teams. The team was formerly ran by San Mauro Rally legend Quicksilver himself. Before competing in the Marvel League, they competed in the Circulo, where they had some standout performances, like their second place in 2016. Their first Marvel League appearance was in the 2017 qualifiers, where they had a roller coaster of a performance, with Argent's great performance in Funnel Spin guaranteeing them a spot, finishing 5th in the qualifiers. Unfortunately, the Quicksilvers had a dreadful performance in the main league, finishing last place with no medals and 58 points, 8 points behind the Jungle Jumpers. The Quicksilvers next appeared in the Marvel League 2018 qualifiers, where they were looking to improve from their disastrous debut. However, their terrible performances continued, being confirmed to not qualify by the third event. They were last place in their group for the entire qualifiers, finishing with only 10 points. After that, the Quicksters competed in two off-season events, the consolation race where they finished 4th, and the 100-meter water race where they finished 11th, both at the hands of Silvery. Despite looking like there was some improvement done to the team, Quicksilver decided to let go of the team so they could focus on the Sand Marble Rally. During the Amazing Maze Marble race, it was announced that the Quicksilvers had indeed retired. This was because they had lost interest in the competition as a result of their disappointingly awful performances. Number 4. Beach Balls. The Beach Balls were a team that competed in the Pesky's Marble Championship for a very short period of time. Their first and only appearances on YouTube was in the PMC Season 6 Showdown, where they had a poor performance, getting relegated, finishing in 15th with no medals and 20 points, only ahead of the damn Gilded Glitters for Christ's sakes, and 7 points behind the Fruity Flyers, who were the last team to survive. And that was pretty much it. They have not appeared since then, and for Season 7 they were replaced by the Cherry Bombs. So yeah, there's not much to say other than they are currently retired. Number 5. Green Gang. The Green Gang were a team that competed in the Hawino tournament. In the 2016 Hawino tournament, they had a ridiculous performance, getting 4 golds and 4 bronzes in 12 events, for a total of 8 medals. With all those medals, it's no surprise they finished first, winning the tournament with 98 points, a whole 15 points ahead of Ruby Rollers, which in Hawino point standards, that would be an entire gold medal between first and second. For the 2018 Hawino tournament, the team came with a lot of hype after their outstanding performance in the last season. However, the Green Gang pulled off, and I kid you not, probably the biggest downgrade in Marvel Sports history, and the worst championship defense of all time, as every single good thing about them in 2016 was thrown out of the window in 2018. They finished last place with no medals, 16 points in 8 events, which is an average of 2 points per event. They were last in the standings in 7 out of 8 events, and were the only team in the entire tournament to not get a top 4 finish. Now that, folks, is an impressive level of suck and downgrade. Not even the Rough Waves can challenge that. The team never expressed the willingness to participate in any Marble Week competition, and since the Hawino tournaments were discontinued after 2018, they probably retired from Marble Sports altogether, as we haven't heard anything from them since. And well, folks, that was it for this second part of the Marble Sports teams that are extinct / inactive series. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, again, please leave a like. I would appreciate it very much. And also subscribe. I would also appreciate that very much, as we are so close to 100 subs, which is incredible. But yeah, not much else to say, other than see you guys next time for another video, and sayonara.